with the story from The Hill. BuzzFeed to use AI to produce select content. News, quiz, and games website BuzzFeed will use AI in the coming months to create content, the company's top executive said this week, and so it begins.
I tweeted about that this morning, I retweeted someone, Joe Weisenthal tweeted about it. If you look at let me see if I can find it real quick. The stock price for BuzzFeed jumped through the roof.
When they announced this?
When they announced that, yeah. Joe Weisenthal, let's check in and see how investors like the idea of using AI to replace journalists. The price jumped from 122 or something like that, 123.
$1.23?
Yeah, to 190.
Wow. I mean, that's a pretty hefty increase.
That's a big jump.
So here's why I think this is apocalyptic. The AI is going to create a recursion loop or a feedback loop among the reading public who use the site. And we will come to a point where in 5 years, if you know someone who strictly consumes BuzzFeed, they'll walk up to you and go like, man, did you hear about that corn factory on the moon? And you're going to be like, what? The corn thing that Trump did with the moon? And you're going to be like, what are you talking about? Yeah, you didn't see this? I was reading on BuzzFeed. And you're going to be like, BuzzFeed is AI-generated content. Yeah. The AI is going to start figuring out what you click on, and it's going to create a psychotic amalgam of clickable things.
Yeah.
We've already seen this happen on YouTube. If this is the direction we go, holy crap.
Yeah, I mean, AI is a whole nother realm that I think we just need to slow down and really assess how we're going to use this, because, I mean, this could, like you said, rapidly spiral out of control. I mean,
it's going to be fun. Do you know what ElsaGate is?
I don't know.
This was this thing that happened on YouTube several years ago. Was it like 5 years ago now?
5 years ago. It's back.
It's back?
I mean, I saw some video from, Mudahar, I forget his name, was some ordinary gamer or whatever. He's been talking about how a lot of the content that used to be on ElsaGate has now returned and is back on the platform.
Wow. So ElsaGate there were a whole bunch of videos on YouTube of people who would dress up like Elsa, the Joker, and who else was it? It was the Joker, Elsa.
Frozen, yeah, Elsa. It was Spider-Man, was really famous.
Yeah, Spider-Man, Joker, and Elsa.
Yeah.
And you'd see these weird videos pop up with 100 million views, and
creepy.
There's no talking. It's just Elsa running around, and the Joker is going like this, and Spider-Man is fighting with them. Some started getting even weirder, where the Joker would be injecting Elsa with a giant syringe, and she's pregnant, about to give birth. What was happening was the YouTube algorithm was selecting for what they thought, what it thought people wanted. What did people want to watch? Hitler, the Joker, Spider-Man, Elsa. So people started making videos that combined all of these things so that the algorithm would recommend them more than anything else. Yeah. It's the craziest thing ever. And then what started happening was another component of this was the AI was recommending content. So people created AI to create content, which brings me to what BuzzFeed is doing. You started seeing videos pop up of cartoon children drinking urine and injecting each other with syringes and getting pregnant and other just really weird, freaky things.
So creepy.
A whole lot of drinking urine was the weird thing.
Yeah.
So what was happening was an AI, someone got some kind of like machine learning algorithm to scan YouTube to figure out what people are clicking on and then combine all of the hottest things into one video, put them up there to reverse exploit the algorithm. Mm-hmm. People were making tons of money on this.
Yeah. A lot.
Creepy nursery rhyme videos where Hitler's doing Tai Chi with... And he's got a woman's body, and with the Hulk. Yeah, no joke.
Did you laugh? But it's serious.
Now imagine this.
I believe you.
Little kids were being handed iPads.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The parents would turn on nursery rhymes, hand it to the kid, and leave. Yeah. The kid would then be staring at the screen watching Hitler do Tai Chi with a woman's body.
So
what's going to happen to these kids when they get older? Now we're hearing BuzzFeed's going to use AI to produce select content. Mm-hmm. Perhaps they will have a human being screen the content after it's produced.
Perhaps.
Or perhaps they're going to start laying everybody off, and they're going to create what's the equivalent of a vending machine for internet content.
Yeah.
End of days, man.
BuzzFeed did have a couple really big layoffs. I can't imagine what those writers are thinking right now. You know,
well, that too, like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, they're all laying everybody off as well.
Mm-hmm. They don't need them.
Yeah, I mean, what do we do after this? Like, what happens when everything's automated?
I mean, in a society that's been, progressively moving towards, getting away from any kind of religion or any kind of moral foundation, just saying that, hey, we are our own masters. Like this is where you end up. We're basically saying that humans are irrelevant. Like you don't really need humans. I mean, because we just keep automating more and more things, and then AI comes in, and AI is even better than automation, And now it's replacing what should be creative content. I've seen a lot of the art that's being done right now.
AI is good at art.
It's good. It's scary, and so then it's like, are they replacing human artists? Like, have we thought about that?
This is the funny thing, because a lot of people are talking about this, that we used to believe automation would replace labor jobs.
Yeah.
And now we're learning it's quickly replacing creative jobs and white collar jobs. It's
Yeah.
writing the news, it's making the art, it's doing the math, but you still need someone to go into the coal mine with the hat with a pickaxe or something, or whatever they use.
AI is not fixing your plumbing.
No,
AI
Yeah,
is not
yeah.
mining sulfur for us.
Right.
The
True.
most brutal jobs.
It's
So
literally one of the things that Musk is trying to do with the robot that he's building is build something that can do the actual tasks like that.
yeah, but
Now, I don't know if it'll be
Boston
possible.
Dynamics is so much closer.
Yeah.
That crazy
definitely.
robot. You see that video?
The dog.
Oh yeah, those things are scary.
No, the advancements on the, what's it called?
Patman, Petman.
Patman?
Patman, I think is the one of them.
Where it like pushes the wood plank up,
Oh, yeah.
jumps up, and then throws the guy his tool bag, and then does a front flip or something.
That one might not be Patman.
I tweeted, I can't wait to be running full speed from these things after I raid, a Food Depot because
Right.
the robots are controlling everything or whatever. I think that's where we're headed.
Yeah.
Black Mirror did that episode where the robo dogs are chasing everybody, and we can pretend like it's all science fiction and silly, but that's where we're going, man.
I mean, I think the effect is to make people more discouraged, right? Like if you are a teenager right now and you love art, but you see what AI is producing, like what's even the point
What's the
of
point?
doing it, right?
Yeah.
If you're looking at videos of people, or like robots doing whatever, like you don't see a point in entering that field if you know it's already doomed,
Yeah.
right? If you know it's over, and that makes you more malleable to the government and to basically anyone who wants to mislead you, right? For
Yeah.
whatever purpose they have. You're not motivated to build your own life because it all seems like it's over. It's
Exactly.
the biggest black pill there is.
Yeah.
The craziest thing is, we've talked about the singularity. The point, I guess we would call this the event horizon, the point at which AI is good enough to improve its own code.
Yeah.
And we're almost there.
Yeah.
People have been posting about how they use ChatGPT to write apps for them.
Yep.
They'll be like, write me an app that can do this, and it goes brrr, and just gives you all the code.
The crazy thing that I've heard people talk about with AI writing its own code and stuff like that is once it actually becomes capable of doing that, people aren't going to really know the capabilities where the limits are, because AI will learn from itself and will make changes and update itself, and there's no
That's the
reason
event
to
horizon.
believe. Yeah, there's no reason that it's going to believe. There's no reason for us to believe that it's going to either inform humans or feel obligated to even interact with humans.
No, this is the worst thing about it. So the event horizon, if you guys are familiar with it's the point at
concept,
which you can't escape the black hole.
Yeah.
It's not the center of the black hole. You're not in the black hole. It's when you're in its gravitational field. That's what I think we're about to hit with ChatGPT and these other. I mean, they're saying ChatGPT could replace Google, but it's writing code. It's writing programs. We're at the point now where we're slowly being sucked in, and there's no way out. We will get to the point where it will write its own code, and that is the singularity, where the machine exponentially improves itself. The more it improves itself, the faster it improves itself. And eventually there will be a giant glowing orb floating around, changing reality or doing who knows what it can do.
Yeah.
Knowing everything about the universe, discovering everything within an instant. Here's the best part. What are the parameters by which the AI functions? What is the direction? What we know is that ChatGPT is woke AF.
Yeah.
You ask it like, did Rachel Maddow spread COVID misinformation? It says, no, she didn't. It's like, okay, well, she literally did, but the people who worked on it were woke. So here's what happens with AI. As we talked about with ElsaGate, YouTube says, we want an algorithm that will find us content longer than 10 minutes that people really enjoy watching because they wanted to find Game of Thrones. They were like, we've got billions of minutes and hours of content. Certainly Game of Thrones is somewhere in all of these monkeys on typewriters, right? Shakespeare must exist.
Right.
The algorithm did not bring them Game of Thrones. It brought them Hitler doing Tai Chi while singing nursery rhymes with a woman's body.
Yeah.
Because the algorithm didn't, the humans don't understand. The humans were looking at the universe, the vastness of the universe. And they said, you know what I noticed? 10-minute videos that people watch for a long time. That's what they want to watch. Find me these things.
Yeah.
The AI then went into the depths of the universe beyond human sight and found psychotic nonsense that fit those parameters. So once we get to the singularity and the AI is running things, we're going to be walking around talking about corn. We're going to be sitting on this show and we're going to be like, did you see the corn surplus? 7% corn. President Biden is corn. And the reason I say corn is because it is a principal food product produced in the US. The AI is going to say humans like corn. Produce corn content. Corn is what humans love the most. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, the only news you'll get will be like the latest corn updates, the latest corn modifications, the latest corn deliveries, and we won't even know. We could be in it right now.
Was that kid who trended on TikTok, Corn Kid? And like they made the song being like, it's corn. Have you seen this?
Oh, I haven't seen that. No.
It was just some on the ground reporter like asking kids like, what's your favorite food? And this kid was like, it's corn.
It's got
like,
the juice.
Yeah, it's got these film that's going on. And like it was so big that TikTok changed their bio to like it's corn. And it became a song and like it was crazy. So it's interesting that you are foreshadowing this.
I'm saying that. Let's
we already know who our new president will be, Corn Kid.
Thanks for watching this clip from the Timcast IRL podcast. Hang out with us live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. and become a member over at timcast.com for uncensored, members-only shows exclusive. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you all next time.